Hey YouTube, it is Lucy and it is time to do a review on a product that coincidentally I just used. So this is called PregEase and this is by Fairhaven Health. It's funny that I was sitting down to do this review and I actually needed to use it directly before. I still have some of it, like I can feel it like in my teeth. So this is a product that I use obviously and that I love. Otherwise I wouldn't keep using it. But this is for nauseated people like myself currently. And yeah, it was designed for women, but if you have a husband like I do who goes through every pregnancy symptom that there is, then he can use these too. Which is funny because depending on who you ask, Joel or I will argue that it smells or tastes like lemon or orange. I think that it tastes like orange. He thinks that it tastes like lemon. So maybe it's like this whole orange lemony thing. I don't know. We have totally different taste buds though. We don't like any of the same foods. So it's, of course, it's funny that we disagree on what it tastes like as well. Each bottle comes with 60 tablets. They are chewable. So if you have an issue with chewing stuff, it could be a downfall. But to be honest, I'm really big on texture. Like if I'm gonna get picky when it comes to food or anything for that matter, it's going to be texture related. And there had been maybe 2 or 3 times when I just, it was mentally, it wasn't even physically, where I mentally couldn't stomach the idea of having to chew it to feel better. But again, like I said, it was a mental thing. I gave myself a little pep talk and got myself ready. Once I started chewing it, it was no big deal. It's amazing. I love these. It's actually suggested that you take 1 to 2 for nausea or heartburn. I'm not a big heartburn person and neither is Joel. It's not something that we typically experience. So I cannot tell you like how well it works for the heartburn. I got like heartburn once between all of my pregnancies. I wished I had this to, you know, tried it for that, but I'm not really a big heartburn person, thankfully, because that one time that I had it, it was miserable. So miserable. As for nausea, that much I can tell you, it works wonders. Oh, so I totally skipped over the price. Let me tell you. So for 1 bottle, it's $15.95. If you buy 2 bottles, it's $14.97 per bottle. And if you get 3 bottles, it's only $14.32 per bottle. Maybe you only want to try out 1, you don't want to buy multiples, but you have friends that are pregnant, go in on it together, get a little bit of a discount. Yes, that is the advantage to being on YouTube in the TTC and pregnancy world and having friends that, you know, because we're at that age where everybody's going through pregnancy. Hunting down one of those friends and see if they want to get in on a discount. I talked to you about like what it tastes like depending on what, you know, who you're asking, Joel or I. But as for the size, this is it. I'll kind of show you in relation to my face, the bottle, my hands. It's not very big, and as far as the width, it's not very wide either. I'm like looking in my camera so you make sure you can see. You don't really like have to chew down on it hard or anything like that. Again, back to the whole mental issues. It smells good, it tastes good. Oh, and speaking of like orange and lemon, because that's basically a citrusy smell, it's odd because like I am not a big citrus person. I don't like citrus perfumes. They give me headaches. Even when I'm not pregnant, I don't like citrusy smells. It's not something that I'm like really big on. So I was kind of worried that once I tasted them, and because when I first started using this, I didn't have like full-blown nausea yet. So I was kind of worried that once I did, I wasn't gonna want it because of the way that it smelled. But I didn't like have an issue at all with it, which was a huge shock. I guess just because it's not that strong. I mean, it really isn't. I mean, you can smell the lemon or taste the lemon, orange, whichever one that, you know, you seem to think that it is, but it's not like super strong. So I kind of touched bases like on my own stories in use with the PregEase, well, mine and Joel's for that matter. I'm 24 weeks currently, and as I mentioned at the beginning of this video, I am still using it. I don't know what's going on. I've been kind of like sick. Well, not kind of. I've been really sick the past couple of weeks. I've had sinus infections, bronchitis, 2 different tummy bugs, 24 hours and 48-hour tummy bugs. Most of all, out of everything that's been the absolute worst and that has taken the longest to battle would be the double ear infection. So with that said, I haven't been able to eat almost anything, and what I am getting down, it's coming right back up. The doctor, not like an OB, but a family doctor or whatever, had put me on amoxicillin for everything that I was going through. And I guess I've never been on amoxicillin before. Not that I can remember. I may have, or it may just be like the pregnancy hormones, but it made me so sick. Like I could not keep anything down. So they switched it over to the Z-Pack, which helped. But because I wasn't hungry and I had absolutely no appetite, and half the time I couldn't even force myself to eat, when I took it on an empty stomach, it still made me sick. So now that I'm done with all of that, hopefully, I just finished my last dose of meds 2 days ago, and I feel pretty good, which is why I'm doing this video now. I've been using the PregEase a lot through that, and it has helped. But I'm still battling, because of the no appetite, I'm battling a lot of that morning sickness, like that first trimester morning sickness where you can't eat and you're upping your protein so it lasts longer and so on and so forth. So the PregEase is like my new best friend again this pregnancy at 24 weeks. Take it in consideration that you may want it for more than just that first trimester, because if you're like me with this pregnancy and my last pregnancy, which have been identical in this aspect, you're gonna need it for a lot more than that first trimester. So make sure you get enough, because I love these things. They stay with me almost 24/7 now. I want to talk to you a little bit about what the tablet consists of. God, that smells so good. I love the way that it smells. And like I said, I hate citrus smells, so it's not even very citrusy, which is weird, but I love the way that it smells. Just smelling it even makes me feel a little bit better. So yeah, back to the point of what I was trying to say, is that each tablet has vitamin B6. The reason for that is the vitamin B6 has been proven to reduce nausea. It also has vitamin B12, which has been proven to reduce the vomiting. The next is known for safe and effective heartburn relief. Now this reduces the discomfort from the heartburn by providing a barrier between the stomach acids and the esophagus. Now the next is something that I think a lot of us are familiar with because it's really known to reduce nausea. Traditionally used herb to reduce digestive discomfort. Now this also has another name, for short, aka DGL. It's known to soothe and help reduce the discomfort in the esophagus. So basically it helps the pain. Now these enzymes will help the food you eat digest quickly and thoroughly. Of course, the product is doctor designed. It is made in a US GMP certified facility. It's naturally sweetened and it does not use any animal products. So hopefully you all learned a little something when it comes to the PregEase, even if, you know, it's that Joel and I cannot agree on orange versus lemon with the PregEase. So try it out for yourself and let me know. Like, I'm really curious. What do you think? Is it orange or is it lemon? I want to take a poll on this because Joel and I playfully go back and forth. It's orange. No, it's lemon. It's lemon. No, it's orange. So I want to know what other people think. Is it orange or is it lemon? So yeah, that is it for my review on the PregEase by Fairhaven Health, and I will talk to y'all later. Bye, YouTube.